In the previous episode, Tang San and his friends got ready to fight with the Franzi battle team. Tang San understood that the opposite team's leader has Rhino Martial Soul. Also, he has Storm Attack Branch, and the girl has the most dangerous beast. So, they need to be aware of her. There is a positive point with them that they don't have a Soul Master Food Branch. Thus, they need to take care of Lucky Disc Defensive Light Blossom. Here the girl expands her web around them, but Tang Sen orders Fatty to use Phoenix Firing Line. This attack burns the spider web, and Bai fights with the leader. Rong uses Assisting Branch to help, but two speedy people try to make her target. So, Tang Sen saves her through the blue-silver plant that restrains them from attacking. By watching this, the leader attacks them, but Bai dodges it with White Tiger Intensive Light. Meanwhile, Tang Sen bound the leader with the constraint of a spider web, but they have used Lucky Soul Master, which makes them unbeatable. They are dominant, but the situation goes into the Frenzy team's hands. Their power has increased, and they ask them to surrender. However, they decide to fight back and use Flying Sausage. As the Frenzy team cannot fly, they attack them in the air. They are all trying to dodge stone and string attacks that attempt to knock them down. So, Dangerous Woman take the lead and know that they can't withstand until 1 minute. Tang Sang is brilliant and decides that his friend will sweep off the contest. Now, he is only left to fight, and 7 opponents are ready to lick the dust. But Tang Sen turns the table with the trump card of the human-faced demon spider. The dangerous girl's poison string is useless, and he holds her by the neck. Everyone praises him, but Tang Sen smiles and restrains them from celebrating, because the main attack is left to reveal. Tang Sen uses a third soul human-faced demon spider and beats them with flying colors. All are pleased, because Tang Sen has won an undefeatable battle. Now, Shrek's Academy is disappointed with their performance. The Grand Master applauds them and says that they fight beyond their expectation. Further, they fight like a team, which makes them prominent. They have so tired. That's why he orders them to rest. As time passes, they have won many battles with Soul Masters without losing one. This thing made them famous in the city. Even children and people in the city are inspired by their performance. The following day, the Grand Master goes to register his team. Here, the head of Soul Arena arrives and offers him a golden opportunity. He offers them to fight with a silver rank team. The Grand Master considers it inappropriate to fight with them, because they can be most potent. But Arena's head explains to them that Shrek's 7 devils are equal to this team. Further, they don't have any team who could fight with them. He also offers them 10,000 gold coins to fight with this team. The Grand Master decides to hands over 1,000 coins to each student. But remnant 3,000 gold coins he will invest in the third training. They all agree and discuss about the opponents and their martial souls. The Grand Master tells Tang Sen not to use the hidden weapon. On the other hand, he permits using 8 spiders' soul bones. Additionally, there is only 30% chance of success. So, their primary focus should be on the captain and vice captain. Further, the captain has the most potent attack Blue Lightning T-Rex, and the vice captain has a Jade Phosphor Serpent, a rare martial art. This martial art only has Grand Jade Phosphor Master, and he is unbeatable. So, the vice captain inherits this martial art form, Grand Jade Phosphor Master. However, Tang Sen takes this as a challenge and encourages them. He strongly believes that they will win, because he believes in his team. On the other hand, Origin of Emperor team is also not taking them usually. They are very well aware that they will fight with the most vigorous opponents. Scene changes to the luxurious stage where they are going to fight. Almost 20,000 people are here to watch the tournament. Now, they are activating their martial soul powers and wonder to see them. When the captain activates his martial soul power, everybody is astonished to see it, because he has Blue Lightning T-Rex and is on a 39 power level. After that, the vice captain triggers her Jade Phosphor Serpent Soul. Along with a 38 power level, another teammate has Haunted Leopard. There is also a beautiful girl with a 9-heart flowering apple for healing wounds. This competition is going to be tough for both teams. The fight starts when Bai creates a white dragon protection barrier around his team. He then tries to attack the black martial turtle soul pair, but it is useless. The captain also uses Thunder Dragon Claws because he develops the trap. When he tries to attack Bai, Tang Sen protects him through the blue-silver plant. Now, they start fighting and Tang Sen is also helping his teammates. Besides this, the captain wonders how he can control every branch of the plant. It's challenging, but Tang Sen has Tang Clan's skills, those give him command of it. Here, the captain uses Thunder Dragon Claws to beat him, but he dodges it. Now, the arrogant captain is surrounded by the Shrek 7 Devil team. The scene jumps to the past, where Tang Sen explains the plan with his friends. They plan to deal with the captain, because he belongs to the dominant clan. So, the captain will do any shortcoming that will lead them to victory. As Tang Sen expected, the captain has made a mistake. When he attacks Bai, Tang Sen then dodges his attack to divert his attention to himself. He binds him with a blue silver plant, and Bai uses a white tiger intense light wave. To beat them, the captain also uses a Fury Thunderbolt that shackles the stage. The Fury Thunderbolt is so potent that it can eliminate the dimension of their team. They create a firewall, so the captain's team couldn't interfere with them. But this strategy can also be dangerous for them. However, Wu Xiao uses Ruo skills and an arched body that kicks him in the air. Meanwhile, Bai punches him and throws him outside the firewall. By seeing the condition of her master, the serpent girl becomes furious. She uses Jade Phosphor serpent venom that puts the lives of everyone in danger. It is like a fog that can take everyone's life in the blink of an eye. But Tang Sen draws his friends back and is very well aware of what he should do now. He takes out the alcohol and asks Fatty to fire on them. It extends into the entire stadium and nullifies the poison quickly, as they have neglected the girl who has a 9-heart flowering apple. She heals the captain, who is ready to fight again with them. When Bai fight with the captain, he understands that he doesn't recover properly. Now, Catgirl is fighting with the panther, who is faster than her. Fatty is also facing one of his opponents. Tang Sen is also fighting with powerful rivals who have a black martial turtle soul. When Wu Xiao attacks them, they make a tornado and entangle her. This attack hurts Wu Xiao badly, and Tang Sen becomes mad after seeing her condition. Apart from this, the Cat Girl and Bai use Martial Soul Fusion skill that doubles their power. Opponents try to stop them with Leopard Shadow and Thunderbolt, but it proves useless because they have combined. With their roar, they have beaten many opponents. Tang Sen also takes out Spider Legs to teach them a lesson. Now, he has inflicted all the opponents with a human-faced demon spider. When Tang Sen is going to prey on the poison girl, the captain admits his defeat. He also asks Ling to heal Wu Xiao, and Tang Sen removes the poison from their bodies. The captain realizes that they have made a blunder because of it, and they lose the battle. But he challenges them that they would win next time. The captain blames himself for losing the battle. After that, everyone starts blaming themselves because they also made mistakes. The captain makes them realize that sometimes failure is essential for learning. Scene changes to the room where everybody is happy about their success. Oscar also demands holidays after going back to the academy. By watching their outstanding performance, the Grand Master gives them 15 holidays. After that, they have to prepare for the third training. Meanwhile, Qin Ming arrives here, and everyone is astonished to see him. There are two more shocked waiting for them. The first one is that he was also a student at Shrek Academy. The second one is that he is also a nephew of the Grand Master. But the Grand Master is angry with his clan because they are cruel. They also leave here, and Tang Sen is curious about Taindu Imperial School. Bai makes him aware that this school is only for noble students. Scene changes to the Seoul Arena, where the head is here to give them credit. He hands over the sheet and credit card to deposit money. Additionally, all praise Tang Sen because his points are fantastic. In reality, none here got so many points as Tang Sen. The head also gives them silver badges, but he offers a gold badge to Tang Sen. He also reveals that there are no opponents against them, because they are a potent team. On the other hand, the Grand Master appears to meet with his nephew, who came here to realize his mistake. He also wants to be the student of the Grand Master, but he concludes the discussion by saying that if he wants to become a Grand Soul Master, he must defeat Tang Sen. But he doesn't take it seriously because Tang Sen has a blue-silver plant martial soul. On the other hand, Qin Ming is here to dine with the dean. He is also inspired by these students and offers them to join Taindu Imperial School. The dean of Shrek School becomes angry because how he can offer his students. But the Grand Master accepts this offer for the future of the children. First of all, they can get the mimicry training environment for cultivation. Secondly, they can only join the Continental Soul Master School Elite Tournament if they belong to a registered school. But unfortunately, Shrek School is not registered. However, they put one condition that Shrek School's teacher will train them. Additionally, Imperial School will not interfere with it. The dean has also agreed when Fatty tries to understand him. Scene changes when they return to Shrek's school. The Grand Master grants them holidays so that they will also concentrate on cultivation. Tang Sen comes to talk to Rong Rong about weapons. She also decides to go home, and she wants to talk with her father. Tang Sen also goes back to his room and prepares a weapon. He is making a weapon using his father's technique and traditional scripture. It takes many days to make a great weapon. When the weapon is ready, he shows it to his friends. His friends are astonished to see that it can crush the stones. Further, it is helpful to move from one place to another place, because it becomes a string. This weapon has worked to 30 meters and only can uplift the weight of 150 kilograms. Now, Tang Sen hands over them secret weapons, and they are happy to have them. In the following scene, Wu Xiao comes to Tang San's room and asks him to massage her feet. Tang Sen massages her feet, and a romantic environment is created. Wu Xiao also tries to flirt with him, but he couldn't understand. When he returns to his room, his friends make fun of him, because they have heard their conversation. Tang Sen makes them terrified of his secret attack. Now, they have gotten terrified and jump to their bed to sleep. Their 2 months of relaxation have passed. By using Oscar's flying sausage, they do tiresome training, as they haven't fought for 2 months. So teachers take them to Sylve Soul Arena. Here another lesson is waiting for them. The Grandmaster is registering their name to fight, but there is no golden badge level team to fight with them at the 30 level. They can only fight at 40, which is too high for them. The Grandmaster asks them to find the cruelest team. The person who is registering finds out about the team. His name is Fiend Battle Team, and they have killed 60 plus people and injured many. So, the Grandmaster is ready to make them fight with this brutal team. But the Dean is against it, because he is threatening their life. However, the Grandmaster says something in his ear and he agrees. On the other hand, people are betting on the Fiend Battle Team because they always win. But we also see the Dean here, who invests 30,000 gold coins in his team. Just then another person arrives who bet 10,000 gold coins on the Shrek team. When he asks, he reveals that he has seen their match and is sure they will win. Now, the Dean has realized that they have also become famous in the Silver Kingdom. The Grandmaster guides his team to use Tang Sen's secret weapon and not to show mercy. Now, they all are ready to go to the competition. The Grandmaster is quite confident that they will win. When the Fiend Battle Team is about to attack Wrong, she uses a secret weapon on them. This attack injures them badly, and they all have gotten sick seeing their condition. Additionally, they need clarification on whether they did right or not. Meanwhile, the Grandmaster arrives and reveals that they are cruel. So, they deserve these consequences and have to face them in the future. Thus, they need to prepare themselves for it, because this situation can happen. Furthermore, they didn't die but were unable to fight again. The Dean also decides to give 90% winning money to give their family. Remnant they will spend on their school. The Grandmaster conducts this fight intentionally to give them an important lesson. At night, all students are unable to sleep. The next day, they reach the Tiandu Imperial School. They all are surprised to see the magnificent school and happy to learn there. Meanwhile, prudent students arrive whom the Dean asks to show them the way. But they are rude, so Bai has to teach them a lesson. Only Bai beats them repeatedly and doesn't stop until the Dean asks him. At the same time, Mr. Qin arrives and punishes the student to torment his guest. Mr. Qin tells them about this school that has everything except quality students. They are arrogant, that's why they are not talented and hardworking. Additionally, the students of this school are divided into 3 parts. The first one, whose power is approximately 25, is on Tianyi level. They categorize the second one, whose power level is between 25 to 30, and they call them Tianjia level. The last one with power above 30 is called the Tiandu level. Members of the board come here to welcome them. They all are astonished that their power level is 78, 85, and 83, with a great soul ring. Now, they welcome them wholeheartedly. They also ensure them that they will not interfere in their training. Meanwhile, the person who has controlling power wants to test Tang San. But Tang San also knows when a member of the board checks his strength. Right now, his power level is 33, but he is tolerating the power at 35. Additionally, he is not giving a clue that he is feeling pain. This thing is surprising for them. So, he decides to increase the power to test his tolerating capacity. When he reaches the 43 power level, Tang San takes out the human face demon bone. The board of team members is happy to get Tang San. Meanwhile, the Grandmaster thanks them because the bones have fit his body. Now, they decide to give them a place for training. At the same time, the Grand Soul Master appears with the student whom Bai has beaten. The owner of this school has arrived with his nephew. He makes fun of Shrek's school and also their students. When the teacher tries to settle this matter, he puts in one condition. If they can uphold the Soul Land Venom for 5 minutes, they can remain here. Bai couldn't tolerate his insulting words and jumps into a fight, but he defeats him with a glance. Additionally, life around him is withering when he releases smoke. When the owner again insults them, the Dean wants to fight with him. But the Grand Master makes him stop, because he is putting the life of students in danger. Dugubo is a great Grand Soul Land Master, whose power level is above 90. It's tough to knock him down, so the Grand Master decides to go from there. When the members of the board notice that they are insulting their guest, they decide to fight him. But the Dean can't make this school battlefield, so they decide to move on. The board of members decide to put this matter to the Majesty, and he will give them justice. Mr. Qin also resigns from this school because they have done wrong to his master. When they are going from here, the same girl appears whom Tang Sen knocked down. Yan has recognized Tang Sen, and the poisonous man is her grandfather. Scene changes outside the school, where they decide to return to school. But the dean doesn't have enough money to run this school. However, the student motivates them, and he plans to reopen the school. They decide to spend the night here. Meanwhile, they notice their Lanba Advanced Soul Master School. In this advertisement, they mention that they would hire teachers. So teachers decide to join here. They arrive at the school and show their power level. By seeing their martial soul and power level, the teacher has surprised. But for further details, they have to meet with the principal of this school. When they meet with the principal Erling, the Grand Master turns his face. Erling wants to talk to him, but he doesn't. Scene changes to the room, where she is in wrath by listening to the rude behavior of Imperial School. So, she decides to hand over this school to the Dean of Shrek School. She will also change the school's name by keeping Shrek School. Erling prepares a feast for them, but the Grand Master takes Tang Sen outside. He wants to talk with Tang Sen and wants to share his pain. Thus, the Grand Master reveals the story of 20 years ago. He was thrown away from his family due to martial soul mutation. So, he decides to gain knowledge as he is unable to cultivate. One day, he is encountered by a young soul master who saves him from ruffians. Both become good friends and meet with Erling, which is extraordinary in beauty. She is also strong and has fire dragon martial soul. However, they have become golden iron triangle, which is unbeatable. As time passes, they both start loving Erling. The dean also proposes to her, but she loves her Grand Master. So, the dean prepares for their marriage and also conducts with his assistants. But things are ruined when the Grand Master's relatives arrive and separate them. The Grand Master had also broken when he learned Erling was his cousin. As a result, the Grand Master tries to commit suicide, but the dean doesn't allow him. The Grand Master tries to meet her, but has not dared to confront her. Erling also listening to their talk and appears to communicate with him. After seeing them happy, Tang Sen leaves. Unfortunately, someone attacks him and wonders if he is Du Gubo. Erling and the Grand Master also listen to his voice and start finding him. Now, Tang Sen is in a cave and opens his eyes. Du Gubo is surprised, because he has nullified the poison of his granddaughter. Additionally, knocking her down is too difficult. He also uses his power to teach him a lesson. But Tang Sen considers it useless, because this power is ruining him. He has been suffering from this poison that activates when he injects someone. To prove his knowledge, he shares his symptoms of poison. Additionally, this poison has also been inside his granddaughter. When Du Gubo wants to kill him, Tang Sen says that he can create an antidote for them. Du Gubo is astonished to listen but wants to try it. He has lived a happy life, but her granddaughter cannot, so he can do anything to save his granddaughter. He gives him a chance to create 3 antidotes to prove his professionalism. Du Gubo also shows him the Ice Fire Spring Mouth, a treasure that Tang Sen knows about. He also gives him 1 day to prepare the antidote. If he doesn't, then he has to face the music. He also warns him not to run, because his beast around this place can tear him apart. Tang Sen is 50% sure that he will create an antidote for this poisonous man. But this antidote will work on Yan. He has a firm belief. Now, he tries to figure out the plant that can help him to make an antidote. After meditation, he succeeds in finding it. It's in the spring, when Du Gubo forbids him to go near. But to get the herb, he has to go near it. Nevertheless, Tang Sen gathers winter flower and fire flower that is poisonous. But he takes risks and consumes them both. His body was now burning and freezing, which make him sick. Now, he jumps into the lake, where he sees his loved one. Tang Sen believes in consuming these 2 flowers at the same time. He can survive in this lake and also find a necessary antidote. On the other hand, the teachers are searching for Tang Sen. They know that Du Gubo has taken him away, so they arrive his location and start fighting with him. They become furious when he tells them that he has killed Tang Sen. They also make golden iron triangle and call it a sacred dragon. But Du Gubo also activates the power that proves nothing in front of him. So they use farting like thunder and Du Gubo uses Medusa Gaze, which is ineffective. Now, he uses time freeze skills that are more powerful than their. It breaks their triangle, and the Grand Master begs to leave Tang Sen. But he doesn't bother it and wants to kill them. Now, Erling mentions her tribe name that will not leave him. He gets scared but decides to wipe out their dead bodies, so their deaths couldn't be explored. Meanwhile, the dean reveals that Tang Sen is not an ordinary kid, so if he tries to hurt him, he has to face his father, who is more powerful than him. By listening to it, Du Gubo is astonished, because few people can beat him. When he knows about Tang San's father, he is scared because he cannot defeat him. So, he decides to kill all of them with Tang San so that Tang Hao couldn't locate them. When he is about to kill them, Tang San arrives with the soul bone of 8 spiders. Soul bone is lightning, which means that his poison has become more powerful. Tang San says that Du Gubo takes him here to teach poison martial soul. Additionally, he restrains him from killing his master because he has figured out the antidote. He knows that Tang San has double martial souls and can rectify Yan. Then he decides not to kill them and proclaims that he will teach Tang San. After this episode ends, watch the video of the left side if you have missed the previous part, and subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.